regard for professionalism. He has no regard for experience. He has no regard for integrity. I want to say that I will be failing as a leader of Kenya if I fail to tap the expertise, the experience out here. Kenyans who have made things work in the UK, why can't they come back home and help us fix our country? So I'm very deliberate in engaging you. I'm not just coming here just to while time away. I'm coming to develop a partnership and also start headhunting for talent. Mkiniona tu muhumu mimi naangalia maneno. So that I also know that out here there are 2, 3, 4 people. We can ask them to come and help us. In the Central Bank, in the National Treasury, in the Ministry of Health, in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in the Ministry of Transport and Infrastructure. We have people who are well resourced. And it will be a crime to refuse to engage Kenyans who are knowledgeable and who can make a contribution to the development of their country. Again, in our foreign missions, I have said it again and again, and I want to repeat, that you people are best suited to run our embassies abroad. You guys have the qualifications. Makaratasi mumekula sawa sawa. Sindio? Yeah, you have no challenge. Yeah, equal within the embassy. You know what problems that bedevil the people of Kenya and what you need to do so that Kenyans are comfortable when they are here. Sindio? So me, I want to promise you, you'll be very happy with my administration. Because I listen to the ground, I've been listening to you people. I listen to you, so I will do the right thing because you are telling me, and what you are telling me makes sense. So I want us to build that partnership. Again, we must come up with serious policies on how to make investment possible in Kenya. So that when you people finally come back home, you don't start from where you left. Because you have surplus, you need to invest back home. And it's true what the speaker said here, the investor. I don't want you to send money to your mother for medicine. I want to fix health so that your mother has got a good insurance scheme paid by the state so that you don't have to send her money for hospital. I want you to send your mother money to buy 2 dairy cows so that she can be self-sufficient. I don't want you to send your brother, your younger brother, money for education. We want the state to take care of education so that whatever money you send to support your family is to make them grow bigger and to sustain themselves. You send money home to start a small irrigation project for your parents so that they can grow their own vegetables, they can grow their own food, so that you don't have to send the money to go to the supermarket. That is what we would want to do. Gain your money from here. We want a policy where we get a bank for diaspora so that this money of yours can earn you interest. If you look at the transaction fees you pay to the financial institutions, that money, if you had a bank for the diaspora, is a lot of money at the end of the year. And there were electoral deadlines that necessitated that the nominations be done on the 9th, the day I was supposed to be here. And Senator Medu and Wanjiku Moya prevailed upon me to stay behind, just to make sure that things are okay and be in a position to handle whatever fallout that would have arisen from the outcome. But I was informed that there was a lot of pressure, that I needed to come because a lot of planning had been put in place. You had spent resources and everybody wanted me to come and spend time with you. And that's why we are here. Initially, we had agreed that I'll be here for a month, and I was really looking forward. There were many planned activities taking a whole month, but the pressure at home is unbearable. Our party, DCP, the slogan is Skiza or Kenya. Kenyans say, no, you cannot be away for a month. Much as you want to go to the UK, the situation at home is unbearable, and we need you around to help us put pressure on William Ruto so that he can come to his senses if it's possible. So, I am sorry that all those activities that have been lined up, we will not be able to do them. We spent a week here to do what we can, but we'll be back. The night before I left Kenya, there were price hikes for diesel and petrol to unprecedented levels ever seen in the history of independent Kenya. Everything is almost grinding to halt. Diesel is unaffordable. Tomorrow, all fares will go up for matatus, for Uber, for buses, for boda boda, and consumer products will also go high. So Kenyans are in tears, they are in anguish. They really don't know what to do. So we need to get back home and come up with a strategy on how to put pressure on this guy and see whether he can get some sense into his head. It's very difficult. We'll try. So we may not be able to stay as much as we have wanted, but we'll make the best out of our visit here. I would really have wanted to stay and get to visit, get to stay with you people, get to understand you, get to know what you want, what you do, what are the challenges, what do you think we should do in Kenya. And I really wanted to have time to listen to you. And I wanted to have quality time. But difficult times call for difficult interventions. So we'll adjust somehow one way or another. But otherwise, we are here and we are happy to find you looking good, looking happy, singing well, and that's what we want. First and foremost, I'm very happy when I see the people of Kenya who left home and came here to expand their territories, to look for opportunities. And I'm always very grateful that the people out of Kenya have a big impact back home. You people contribute billions of dollars to our economy every year. And you know that in the 70s, coffee was #1 foreign exchange earner for our country. It was overtaken by tea in the 80s. And tea, Kenyan tea, became the #1 foreign exchange earner. In the 90s, both tea and coffee were overtaken by tourism. And tourism became #1 foreign exchange earner to our country. But today, as we speak, for the last decade, the #1 foreign exchange earner for our country are the remittances from the diaspora, from your people. You are the drivers of the Kenyan economy. You are the ones who are driving our economy. The money that we use to pay our foreign debt, which is huge, comes from here. The hard currency that we use for importing goods from China comes from here. But it is sad that the people who contribute the highest amount in foreign exchange are not serious stakeholders of what happens in our economy. It cannot be. It cannot be. And that is what we intend to correct. Amount to drive our economy must have a say in how those funds are utilized. It is contributing to our economy cannot be compared to a dairy cow. You see, a dairy cow is just milk, but it has no say how the milk will be, whether it will be consumed. You know, people who contribute to the economy cannot be treated like a cow, that you just milk, and that's it. You decide what to do with the milk. The diaspora people must have a say in the economic management of our country, in good governance, and they must also be active participants of driving the Kenyan economy. And that is why I said when I was in the US, I made a firm commitment to the diaspora people in the United States, and I want to make the same commitment to you tonight, that the administration that we intend to create next year, God willing, with the support of the people of Kenya through the ballot, is a partnership with the diaspora chapter. The Kenyan people out here will be part and parcel of the next administration. I know many of you may have one or two doubts because similar promises have been made before. The only difference is that all those people, and you know, who have been making those commitments, most of them are liars. But you know for sure that there is only when honest and truthful men in Africa, south of Sahara, north of River Limpopo, one Mandrigiji. At my age, at 61, I cannot change. It's difficult to change a man of this age. I have been a truthful person all along. I cannot just change because of being elected president and start lying. I want to be truthful. I want to have strong partnerships. And I want we walk this journey together. I have said repeatedly that in our Senate, in our National Assembly, we must get some people nominated from the diaspora to come and represent your interests. In the National Assembly and in the Senate. Looking at the success of devolution in jurisdictions outside our country. I went the other day to the US, and it's unbelievable how devolution is working. I want you people, because you have first-hand experience, to come and help us to strengthen devolution and to make it transformative so that our rural areas, our towns, can experience real growth. And one of the ways to do that is to tap from your knowledge and expertise. I will therefore, in our strongholds, in the counties where we shall have very strong presence in the county assemblies, be having a member from the diaspora in every county where we are strong, nominated to go to the county assembly and assist us to make good laws, to make devolution work.